The longbow is still crazy in Modern Warfare 3 and one of the best snipers that will have you shooting like Chris Kyle and used for crazy gameplays and easy streaks. Today here we are building a one-shot longbow on the upper chest and head area. And the first attachment we will be starting out with is going to be the True Tac short barrel. This is going to give a good amount of movement control so you can get right into those gunfights. You're going to get aim down sight speed, movement speed, aim walking steadiness, and sprint to fire speed. A very, very good attachment for mobility and handling. Your range will go down 12% effective damage range, 12% minimum damage range, and 4% bullet velocity. Over in recoil control, you will lose 4% horizontal and 4% vertical. With recoil control, I don't really mind losing a lot of recoil control on snipers because as long as I'm aiming in their general direction and I hit the shot, they should go down and I don't have to worry about any type of kick from the weapon. But the very good stuff about this is going to be in the mobility and handling. 5% movement speed, 10% crouch movement speed, 2% sprint speed, and 5% ADS movement speed, helping out that mobility quite a lot. Down in handling, you will get a very nice 7% ADS speed, which is what we truly want to work on the most, and then 2% sprint to fire speed. The second attachment here is going to be the SL Razorhawk Laser Light. This is an attachment that some people feel a little iffy about because it has a very bright green laser that people can see, but the sniper we're building here today is a run and gun sniper, so usually you can get away with the kill without having to have your laser down for too long. And this is one of the best attachments for ADS speed on these sniper classes. You're going to get aim walking steadiness, tac stand spread, sprint to fire speed, and aim down sight speed. This will give you a tremendous amount of ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. You will get 8% ADS speed and 15% sprint to fire speed. The third attachment we're going to throw on here today was an ammunition. We threw on the 7.62 X39mm high grain rounds. This is to get back some of that range that we lost on some of the previous attachments. This will give you bullet velocity and damage range. That is also a really, really good thing. Getting bullet velocity will make it a little easier for you to hit your enemies in their general direction. So effective damage range will go 15%, minimum damage range 15%, bullet velocity 15%. Over in recoil control, something I don't really care about too much on this build, we are going to lose 5% recoil gun kick, 8% horizontal recoil, and 8% vertical recoil. The fourth attachment is going to be an optic. I scroll over to the right quite a bit until I get to the 2.5x scopes where I put on the Choreo Eagle's Eye 2.5x. This is one of my favorite scopes to put on snipers or any long range weapon that I will be using to get 1 to 2 shot kills. This is a really, really good one to put on. The fifth and final attachment here is going to be a stock, and this is going to be no stock. This will give you a tremendous amount of mobility and movement, all that good stuff. Sprint to fire speed, movement speed, aim walking speed, and aim down sight speed. We get into the details here. Recoil control obviously is going to go down a lot because you don't have that support from the stock anymore. 24% recoil gun kick, 22% horizontal recoil, and 22% vertical recoil. Down in accuracy, something that doesn't matter too much because you're not going to be hip firing that much with this weapon. Your hip fire spread max will go up 4%, and flinch resistance will take a 18% hit. The really good stuff about this is in mobility, you will get a 7% movement speed, 9% crouch movement speed, 2% sprint speed, 3% tactical sprint speed, and 8% ADS movement speed. Down in handling, you will get another 8% to your ADS speed and another 11% to your sprint to fire speed. Really, really good. I did attempt to use the conversion kit today because this does give you more damage, but it really didn't feel like that much more. I was still getting a lot of hit markers in the lower chest area or lower stomach, and it just felt like I was getting the same amount of hit markers with this on as I would without it on. And the conversion kit makes the gun shoot a lot slower. It also is really hard to use. You have to be a lot more precise with it because you do lose a ton of bullet velocity. So I would just recommend don't even use this aftermarket part. It's not worth it. I had a much better time using this setup right here. Inside the firing range, you see the ADS speed is really, really good from where we started in the beginning, and you should be able to one shot in the upper chest and headshot area. And the last guy, I don't think you can one shot. It's really, really far. This sniper is made for close quarter maps. I like to run and gun with this and get a lot of kills and feeds as I did today, 100+ kill gameplays. If you are looking for a setup that can shoot that far and get a one-shot kill, you're definitely going to have to put on heavier attachments and a slower build. So you're going to want to build out your range quite a lot. But you could still kill somebody from that far with 2 shots, and it's still pretty quick. You can also hit them in the head if you want to kill somebody from that far. I also recommend putting on mag holster as the gear because this will allow you to reload quicker and get right back into those gunfights. Again, I like to use this gun for multiple feeds, kill streaks, high kill gameplays. This is really, really good class setup for that, and that should do it. Try this out. See, this class is good.
We're taking Alpha.
Great start. I am valued to an 8. Oh, you still playing with money? Holy freaking hit markers.
Securing objective Alpha.
You gotta aim high. I'm already doing really well.
Enemies taking Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. Losing Alpha. Friendly SAE on the way.
Oh my gosh, I'm alive. Map awareness, go crazy.
The enemy is captured. Taking Bravo.
Pushing us. No! Bro, I was going so freaking crazy. I could have had that nuke so freaking easily. Well, that's unfortunate. Back it up. I don't want to die to the swarm. Okay, maybe this thing's a lot more broken than I expected it to be. That guy got spawn killed. Ooh! Bro, I got Joe. I must watch. Oh, my laser literally gives me away like crazy. I mean, it's good for the ADS. Oh, that helo?
Alright, time.
Woo! Oh, that was a person? Is it advanced? Woo! No scope. I got it. Finally. There's the DNA bomb. Let's freaking go, man. That's what we needed. That took me a minute. I kept choking. Oh! Slammed him.
Objective Alpha is compromised. Get back.
Pushing it.
Evento Bravo.
Securing objective Alpha. Losing Charlie.
Bro, I freaking naded myself.
Charlie. Alpha secure.
I should have let them grab that.
Securing objective Charlie. Overwatch helo ready for tasking.
Frick.
Securing Bravo.
How the frick am I alive?
Charlie.
Alright, swarm it up. Bro, my swarm just killed me. Oh, rest in peace, that nuke. I'm just gonna call it a DNA bomb in because I'm not gonna get a second one. Holy frick, man. Bro, that was unnecessary. Why'd that just kill me? Woo! 148 and 8 on the first game with the sniper, and we dropped the nuke.
Bro, is my teammate hacking, dude? There's no way. Me and my teammate both shot the shit out of him, and he did not die.
Oh, no. Just an iridescent player. Relax. Anyways, I think I'm hacking. I love it.
Charlie.
Collateral.
Enemy.
The helo.
Taking Alpha.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing things. The setup is just so much better. And I got a DNA bomb. There we go, finally. Holy frick. This is about to be a really good game. Oh my gosh. Take that. Bro, I ran into a nade. Oh my gosh, we could have had my second nuke right there. The frick's he looking? 111 and 15 with the nuke.